What is up, guys? Brickboy189 here, back with another review. And in this review, I'm going to be showing off Transformers Legacy United Thundertron, which was released, I think, January 1st of 2024, and goes for $35. I love the color scheme. He has a great paint job. He has a lot of paint everywhere, for that matter, sorry. And, here he is from the front, the back, oops. He's kind of got, like, this, like, what do you call this? Waist armor, which looks pretty cool. It's on a ball joint, so that's pretty neat. And I guess I should start with articulation first. Head goes up about that far, goes down about that far, looks side to side. These things can go up and down, kind of, a little bit side to side. So as far as the arm goes up, go forward, about that far. Backwards, about this far. Let me get a light in here. And same thing for the other side, of course. Oh, and he has wrist articulation, which is a little hard to get to because these claws, you have to like pinch them past the claws if you want to get them to go the other way. So that's a little weird. He has hip articulation. You have to get all this stuff out of the way though, and his tail kind of gets in the way of this. So that's about as far as you can get it, really. Then for the legs, you can put it forward, backward about that far. Knees past 90 degrees. Oops, his foot fell off. That actually kind of shows a little function he has, which I'll show in a minute. Knees go about that far. Then both the feet have different amounts of articulation. This one has ankle, like rocker, I guess. That goes about that far. This one doesn't because, again, that peg leg. But they both go forward and back about that far. And the knee swivel, I guess, goes all the way around. So pretty good on articulation for him. Thundertron is a very interesting character. He's not part of the Autobots or the Decepticons. He's part of the Star Raiders, which are basically just space pirates, Transformers. So that's really cool. You can kind of see by like the shoulders in the scimitar looking thing that it is have a pirate motif. And to put that even further, you can take his foot off and he has that peg leg. And if you stand him up, hinge this down a little bit, you can tap it into the sword right there. So for display, or just to put it away, I guess, you just put it on there. And that looks pretty good like that. I do like the tiger face on his chest. That looks really cool. Like I said, the paint job on this guy is so good. It looks great. I love it looks a little more coppery in person, in this like deep sea blue kind of, then the white just is nice over all of it. He does have this little tail back here, which I don't think you can really put away, so that's kind of weird. Oh, and he does have his Star Raider logo on the back of his little skirt thing. Like I said, these are on ball joints and they can move around all you want. So he is very, very cool. He has great posability, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much for robot mode. Transformation. Take the sword out of his hand, and I just set that off to the side. Start with the legs. Flip this around. It's on a mushroom peg. And then flip this around, if that makes sense. Bend that part right there. Bend the knee. Then flip this back. Same thing for the other side. Let me get some light in here. There we go. Flip that all the way around like that. Bend this there. Flip this down. Alright, there's the legs, kind of. Then for the chest, this gets a lot more complicated. Untab this piece right there, and just flip this whole thing up. It goes all the way up like that. Then what you want to do, twist these so that they're forward. Hopefully. There we go. Flip it up. Up. Then they tab in right there. like that. Get more light in here. Then this is on a double hinge, so it goes out. Then this backpack here tabs. There's a little hole right there, a little tab right there. Tabs right into that little spot, please. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Then straighten that all out. Hopefully, there we go. Push that all the way up. Bend the arms in like this. Then there's those two little circular spots that you can peg this into. Hopefully. This guy's a little hard to do on camera. There we go. Flip those in. Close the mouth for now, I guess. Then his shoulder pads have these arms that just extend right out of them, which is really cool. Then they tab in to the side with 5mm pegs, like that. Because apparently Hasbro just hates having articulation on their animal figures. Same thing for the other side. Pull it out, then tab it in. So that's pretty much it, I guess. You can put these up if you'd like. Sorry, let me bend these in. Put these little extra waist things up. Oh, and tab this into here, like that. Then for weapon storage, you can just put this little port. Nope, wrong one. Like that. Maybe. Nope. There we go. Alright. So, there's the animal mode. Since he has an animal robot mode, we get to go over articulation again. So, for the front, like, legs, you can put them forward maybe about that far without moving this. That far backwards. Then the paws, or claws, I guess, can go all the way up like that. And that's how far they go forward. Same thing for the other side. The mouth, the jaw can go about that open. Close like that. The tail can go up all the way like that. Then the knees can go that, or the hip at least, can go that forward. The knee can bend that far back. About that far forward. Kind of weird. Then this can bend all the way up like that. All the way down to there. Again, the ankle rocker is only on this side because of the peg leg. So it can go that forward too. Same thing with the other side, at least for forwards and backwards motion. So there's that, I guess. So details. He is a chonky boy, but he is cool looking. I do really like this tiger mode, I would say. Saber-tooth tiger? I don't know. I like the shaping on the bottom. Usually, like on Rhinox, I usually think of. He has horrible shaping on the bottom, but this one has great. He kind of has a mane, and then this is like muscle, I guess, chest muscle. Then it slims out at the back here. So that's really cool. You can get into some really neat poses pretty easily because he doesn't have that much articulation. So do something like that where he's running kind of or walking. You can have the mouth open too. So really good. I do really like this alt mode. Like I said, he's chunky, but he looks cool. So, on to overall thoughts. I think that this is a pretty good figure. I got mine at Ross for like $15, so that price for a Voyager is pretty good, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you can get him at Ross for $15, cool. The shoulder pads look great. The armor looks great. I love the paint job. I like the peg leg. The option that you don't have to have it is pretty cool too. And I love any Transformer that comes with a sword and has wrist articulation. But he's pretty good. Now, that's probably about it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.